think the culinary profession is an exciting field to go into. It's dynamic, it is constantly changing, there's trends in food, there's so many different areas you can go into.
I love the pace of the kitchen, the fast pace, the rhythm of it, and I love the camaraderie among the teachers and the students. It's really a fun place to come be and learn.
It's just such an eye-opening experience for you. You get hands-on training. Everything that you do is everything you're going to do in real life.
You can get a job worldwide in food. You can work on a cruise ship, you can work in a resort, you can do small, you can do large. There's just such variety here.
You get to handle customers and understanding and knowing what the real world will be like.
It's not one of those programs where, oh, I'm just going to skip a day. You come in wanting to go to class.
What you're going to find here is you're going to find real-world teachers that are going to give you real-world experience. They're going to get you ready and prepped to go out there and work.
We offer both degrees and certificates. We offer a certificate in introductory baking. We offer a certificate in culinary arts and hospitality management, as well as a degree in hospitality management for the students. So they're welcome to do any one of those or all of those if they're interested. And then it just depends on what their goals are in terms of where they want to work in the industry.
We have a lot of students that graduate and start their own catering company or a food truck, can work in a bakery, a restaurant, a hotel environment, work for a caterer.
We have graduates that are working as the pastry chef at Ella restaurant here in town, the pastry chef at Biba in town, the pastry chef at Waterboy here in town, the executive sous chef at Ella. We have students working at Gary Danko in San Francisco as well.
I've owned a bakery for about 30 years, Tarts and Truffles. It was a local Sacramento bakery. Before that, I made pastries in a French restaurant. My background really helps me teach the students what it's like in business. I'm not just here to teach them how to make a cake at home, which they will learn to do, but this is job training.
The teachers here are amazing. Each one is unique. No two teachers are the same in this program.
Chef Judy, she is an awesome instructor. Working with her has actually been a pleasure because a lot of the stuff that she teaches is just, real life. She's no games. It's, this is what's going to happen in the real world, and if you can't be prepared for it, then this is not the job for you.
So I try to get them to do some time management. I keep telling them, use your baker brain. Your baker brain is going to say, what's next, what's next, what's next? Instead of doing one apple pie today, you're really doing 50, so what can you do to speed up? So the business background really helps for that, rather than just knowing baking. I know the business end of it.
The new facilities offer the students an opportunity to work in a multitude of lab classrooms, which are specifically designed for different teaching styles and different learning needs. We have a baking laboratory, which is specific to baking with multiple types of ovens. We have an introductory lab, which has more ovens and stovetops so that students get individual practice on items that they need to do. And we have a more advanced kitchen, which is designed for multiple large-scale caterings and large-scale production.
We're learning everything from how to bake French bread, to make rolls, cookies, biscuits, scones, European pastries. We've made Napoleons, we've made European-style cakes, American-style layer cakes. Some of the icing you saw us do today was going to be for our final exam, where we're going to have to ice a cake and do some writing on it, as you would want a cake to look to be sold professionally.
And then there's also the culinary cooking side of it, where we learn what's the difference between braising and stewing, and just all the little details that you don't really think about when you're cooking at home.
We have a student-run fine dining restaurant that is open 3 days a week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We do serve lunch only, and the students run both the front of the house as well as the back of the house as part of that. The Sacramento Bee has given that restaurant 4 stars in its last 3 reviews.
We have a food theory class and professional cooking and other classes that lead up to the Oak Cafe. So students that are in the Oak Cafe are producing all the food there. That's on them. That's a real exciting class for our students, especially now with our great new facility.
3 more fritters fired, please.
Everything that we have in the facility is at a professional level so that students have the opportunity to work with the same sorts of ovens and equipment that they would see in a regular restaurant.
You know that this is how it will be in the real world. Nothing is sugar-coated, everything is student-run. We're on a time schedule, we have everything set up.
How many? 1. We have a second class that we call front of the house, and it's dining room management. Those are your servers. You're expected to be there just like you were in a restaurant, early morning, you stay until the work's done.
And 2 plates and the salmon, right? Yes. And 3 shirts.
It's such a different experience. It's wonderful to see the food go out, the food plated, being set up, and then coming back completely empty.
Oh, it's beautiful. Look at the pomegranate.
The current facility holds 70 people. We do about 110, 120 lunches a day through there. Additionally, on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we have a retail bakery that is open, and the baking students come in as early as 6 o'clock in the morning to start their baking to make sure they're ready to run the bakery each day.
The Candy Lab is a temperature-controlled room. We have marble slabs on the top, and that's using our advanced baking class. So they make caramels, and they make truffles, and they temper chocolate, and they make all kinds of different candies.
The benefits of this program over other programs are, first of all, the price. As a community college, you have only a small price that you're going to be paying. You'll be walking out of this with a degree and not a whole lot of student debt, which is really important because no matter where you graduate from, you will be starting as an introductory line employee. So you're not going to be making a huge wage, and it would be terrible to start with huge debt as you go into that.
We get money from the restaurant and the bakery coffee cart that we run, which pays for all our lab materials. So our labs don't cost anything. Essentially, it's tuition, books, and equipment. So it's very economical, very affordable.
So even though it's the same class every semester that I teach, it's always different. And the students are fun. I love working with the students. I have all ranges of ability. I have all ages in here. And this is a beautiful environment. It's fun. It's fun to come here.
I think that this is the best route for anybody, especially if you can't afford a private institution and you do not want to be in debt. My best bet is to come here and learn all that you can because these teachers and instructors and chefs are willing to teach you, and so are your peers. So they all have different experiences as well, so I highly suggest coming here.
You learn so much in this program that I'm going to be leaving as a whole different person.
The facilities here are outstanding, and the instruction here is among the best that you'll find in Northern California. If you ask any chef in the Sacramento region, they will definitely tell you to come to American River College.